About 1 in 4 women in this country have thinning hair, and there are a few pills and serums on the market, but those aren't right for everyone, so what else? There's a way to add volume, thickness, even a little more length with the specialty hair pieces. We've got some here. We also are happy to welcome in Tracy Hobbs and Sharon O'Donnell. They returned from Bravadas.
Hi, Mary.
Nice to see you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I know, 2 of my favorite people in the world, so I'm glad they're here on my 35th birthday.
Yay.
So let's talk a little bit about these options and in general, what's available?
Well, a lot of women come to us because they have thin hair on the top. They're like, you know, I don't really want a wig because I'm just thin on the top, so what do I do? So we have tons of options. We sell tons of hair pieces that can just fill in where they're thin. They can add color, like I put a blonde one on today, just to add some color to my hair. And then there's, you know, pieces that say Sharon wants a little volume. Sharon's got pretty skinny hair.
Yeah.
So,
Sharon and I are in the same boat.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right, sisters.
So there's no reason to walk around.
Sisters.
Walk around with skinny hair. So we're going to just kind of start putting some things in. So Sharon wants just a little more volume on the top.
Yeah.
So we're going to pop these in. They're
So
just
that's her natural hair in your left
Yes.
hand, and you just pull it back over those pieces. I notice the color matches seamlessly.
Yes.
Can you customize that?
Yes, these are, most of these are human hair that we brought today. We did bring one synthetic.
Yeah.
But anything that's human, we can customize the color.
These are great. So would you put these in the category of fillers? Are they extensions? Okay.
Fillers, toppers, extensions. You know, these ones that I'm putting in on the side, these are considered an extension. Sorry, Sharon.
You're snapping them.
I'm like snapping it in, but it's not snapping.
You're snapping them into place, and once you get them in, can you wear those all day? Are they comfortable enough to keep in for hours?
Yeah, they're pretty comfortable. Sorry,
I know you're moving that one
in the
piece
mirror,
of hair.
but it's, or not mirror.
It's all reversed in these monitors. I know, people here. We'll get you fixed up, Sharon.
So see how that just adds
that is nice.
just a little more hair to
That makes
her.
a huge difference.
It does.
Do you notice that a lot of women, that is where they start to thin, that it's not around here, that it is right at the crown of the head?
Exactly. You know, if you just have one spot in the front that you need to cover, we have smaller ones, 1 clippers. These are two clips.
Since they're human hair, Trace, can you style these out?
Yeah, we flat ironed these today, but you can also curl them. We can color them, we can cut them, we can do whatever you need done. So.
And then how do you care for them once you have them at home? Of course you want to keep them for as long as possible.
Yeah, you want to wash them occasionally. You know, we recommend you wash them about every 10 times you wear them, or 5 to 10 if
just
you know,
to get the product out. Because when you do that with hairspray and that kind of thing, that if you're like maybe you're doing a special event but you still want the volume at top, you can still use hairsprays and all of that on the pieces.
So this one is a full top piece. It's probably about 3 inches wide by maybe 4 or 5 inches in length across the top.
But
so
still
it covers
with the clips.
These are all clip attached.
I'm going to get a closer look. So I notice at the roots it's a little bit darker, just like it would be if you had recent highlights in the salon. That's part of what makes this look real.
Exactly. Nobody has perfect blonde hair.
Would you ever know? I mean, this is the point. Stop it. This is the point that I would say too. I use the grocery store as an example. If you're behind her in the aisle checking out, you don't look at her and go, well, she's wearing a wig. Well, she's wearing a hairpiece.
Right.
It looks awesome.
Right, it does. Except that I need to. There we go.
Style. It's the exact opposite. What people don't know about television. Like, what we see in our monitors is not mirror image, so it's different from what we've known our entire lives.
So it's not like we're adding a ton of hair, we're just adding a little bit just to give her a little more volume.
It's so believable. Is that one of the big questions for women who are new to this idea of wearing a topper or fillers, where they say, I don't want anybody to know?
Right, exactly. This, nobody would know.
Yeah. What's the next piece you're going to put in here?
This one's going to give her a little more volume.
Okay. I want to give him, before you put it in, I just want him to be able to see, because I think this is part of what's cool. This piece is so thin, but this is an example of the technology. So years ago, this didn't exist, but this is part of what makes it so believable. And then if you see here the way the hair is woven into that piece, it's just very, very light.
Very natural.
Yeah, so go ahead and put that on. Get out of
your way.
So
this one is just going to give her a little more like volume towards the back.
Again, based on where you're thinning. Then you just find something.
Yeah, or if you just want more volume in your hair, it's not even, you know, for women that are just thinning, it's, you want more hair, you can add more hair by adding these.
Is it medication? Is it just genetics?
You know,
I mean,
women
it could be different for all of us.
That one's a little poofy, but yeah, a little poofy.
You're funny.
So, and a little light.
A little overstyled.
Yeah.
A little overstyled, but you can see how you can get more volume with them.
And just move it
You
around.
can get as much as you want in there.
Do you need a consultation when you first come in? What's
It's
that,
a good
that first
idea.
visit like?
It's a good idea. We ask that people just give us a call. We can set up a time. That way we know kind of what you're looking for before you come in, and then we go over a full consultation of what what you need or what you want.
This is a synthetic, you said?
This one is synthetic, so it's heat-friendly synthetic. So it can be you can use some heat on it, curling iron, blow dryer, flat iron. This one's more for someone who is pretty thin at the top, and so it would actually go right in the front.
And just snaps right into place.
Snaps in. This is going to be a lot of hair for Sharon, but for some women, they need a little more hair.
It's what they need, and it's what they want. Last time I was in the shop, there was a gal who was in, and that was her concern. And so she was trying on different wigs and things.
Right.
And so I think that's part of the experience at Bravadas. You might not have an idea in mind. You kind of know what the problem is, right? What gets you in the door, and then it just leads to a conversation about these are the things I'd like to fix. And then the gals help you find the product that best fits you, the color that you want. And it's really about confidence and knowing that you don't have to just take a pill or try to use a serum and will that even work? These are things that work immediately and it makes you feel really good about yourself. So in Omaha, Bravadas near 79th and Dodge. The number to call there on the screen. You can also visit bravadas.com. The gals put up videos every now and then that are just great informative pieces. So I'd encourage checking those out. It's great to see you both. Oh, and look.
Like just want to show the drastic change.
You're like Houdini over here.
So you can if you want to be blonde one day, you can be blonde one day.
You can do anything you want. I know she walked in. I've seen her millions of times. Didn't even recognize her. Thank you for being here, Sharon. Tracy, it's good to see you.